What is going on YouTube? We are back at the gym, and at the time this video is released, we're only going to have a little bit, maybe less than a week than the Hyrox games, but I can guarantee you that I took full advantage of the little time that I had to go prep. You know, as you can see at the very beginning, so a lot of aerobic conditioning, a lot of muscular endurance, and just the adaptations that I've been having have been pretty significant. So let's back this up, and I'm going to go cover maybe a very underrated part for endurance athletes and strength athletes, but technically we're putting the two together in these Hyrox races because it's 8 workouts with a 1 kilometer run in between. But we're going to go over something that I think everybody should do, and that's ensuring the mobility of what's called your Psoas and your hip flexors, and the diagrams are right here. I'm not going to get too sciencey, but not just for athletes, but if all else fails, I mean, if those areas of your body, and me, I used to be a wrestler, that shit used to get tight a lot. I don't know about you, but I don't want a hip replacement at the age of 50, and that's been scientifically shown to happen if you just keep those areas of your body mobile. So here's a little bit of my prehab routine for those areas, and yeah, just follow along, and if this is helpful, let me know in the comments. What's going on YouTube? So we are back home. I'm going to knock some work out, and then we're going to be going to a very important event later, and it's going to be the Houston Startup Crawl. Now, when I use the word startup, that is just a business that is up and coming. I am going to this facility to learn the tricks of the trade. I'll be going to where co-founders and business owners are pitching their ideas to investors, and then they will be receiving, or not, there's always a little bit of risk involved to it, they will be receiving money in the form of grants, equity exchanges, and other things like that. But yeah, part of the MO of my channel is that I just want to help get veterans into better job placements post-military. And I went to an event at a firm back in Austin, and they were just saying how veterans make better workers, better investors, because they tend to look at problems a little bit differently. And I do have some military ties to these type of firms. So I just want to show you, I'll give you a sneak peek of the world of innovation, some educational terms, and see if it's the right fit for you. I'll show you some backdoor methods about how to get into it, and some little cheat codes that you have eternally because you're veterans. Nothing too much this episode, but I will give you the visuals of what happens at these types of things, because, you know, this type of funding just doesn't happen out of midair. So, gonna knock some work out. Let's get to it. Alright peeps, as stated previously, we're at the Ion Houston, and a lot of innovation goes on here. So essentially, a lot of businesses kind of like band together. They have a lot of events, a lot of capitals raised, and a lot of innovation is taking place, not just in Houston, but in the United States, stemming from this building. So not gonna give you guys a tour quite yet. I haven't built that relationship yet, but it's coming. Okay, so let's go network. Alright guys, so like I said before, right? Startup ideas everywhere. Hey, so I literally just met, so I don't know that much about the startup ecosystem yet, but I just met like the 2 coolest guys ever. So guys, let them know what you guys are working on.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Dr. George Leno Holmes Jr. I'm CEO and co-founder of Hyrox. We're developing industrial robotic lawnmowers that you can put out in the field, and it mows the grass completely by itself. We're headquartered in St. Louis. We're here in Houston right now, conducting a pilot program with the city of Sugar Land at their 340-acre airport.
That is cool as shit.
Yeah.
I need to be on the wait list for that because I need my grass mowed. What's up, homie?
Howdy everyone, my name is Adam Ericat. I am not a startup owner, I'm a small business owner. I have 4 stores in the Houston area, so if you need some good music, I got you. I have car stereo installation stores as well as car stereo speakers, wheels, tires, window tints. Whatever you need for your car, we'll take care of it.
So this is why I moved to a tech hub, because you don't hear stuff like this in the west side of Texas.
When are you going to be up there?